trying in this.
Look, the innkeep's ring. It weren't for sale.
Kill him? Nah.
Laugh if you dare, recoil if you must.
We're still just a babe. It don't feel right messing with it, is all.
Here follow, I cry for your greatness. Something catch your eye. Been a pleasure. It looks right, Pete. Keep that bird away from the merchandise.
Is it even a bird?
It's got a beak like any other chicken, don't it? Let's just bloody
Hope
play.
the bird tastes better than he sings.
Don't this stupid human know any good goblin war songs?
Trying in this.
My rats. Here follow, I cry far and wide for great
Sing the
glory.
saucy one about the bugbear and the ogre. Could have killed him. Easy. It's got wings.
Supplies. New
Reckon it
back
can
from
fly?
McKean's Rest.
No. Too fat. Dragons is fat and that...
Hey! You ain't rounding me up for no raid. No way. I'm drinking. That's what I said. Too sozzle for slicing folks. I'd sleep it off in the wolf pens. But that place is a madhouse right now.
But it's massive. Still just a babe. Messing with it is all.
Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those fiends almost got off.
Very well.
Need something? Pleasure. Need something? Pleasure.
Let's see what this does. You're always a pleasure to watch.
Oh God, here we go.
Every day you become stronger. Every night you grow. But you deserve even more.
Her fingers flex against her thigh,
Good Lord.
coiled with
Let me help you. I knew you were the right choice. Let me show you what's to come. Your enemies will fall. The world will bow. You'll have everything you could ever desire. Just let me in.
Nice shot of my face. Alright.
Very well. Need something?
So I wanted to see if I did a short rest. I can't figure out how the traders work. Like, when you visit the traders, they don't always have the same stuff. So I'm trying to figure out what triggers kind of like a reset of what they have. So right there, I did a short rest because I want to see if what she has is different. And it is different, definitely. Like what she has now is different than what she had before I did the short rest because this hand crossbow was not here. Which I actually need 2 hand crossbows. So that's interesting. Also, she's got, I think, more money than she had. Wish I could get more money for that owlbear egg. Plus, I'm curious if that owlbear egg can be hatched. So I don't know. The sparks wall. The wearer cannot be electrocuted. That's kind of cool.
Pleasure.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to try going to camp again. We're going to do another partial rest.
Need something?
Let's see what she's got. Bingo. Hand crossbow. So yeah, so if you want to reset the inventory on these guys, you just do a partial rest. I don't like having these fire arrows. And having money is like huge in this game because these vendors have like amazing stuff, like really good stuff. But it's expensive. This stuff is not cheap. But yeah, I'm not sure how much gold the vendors have is reset. But I think it's probably reset pretty quickly. How do I get my attitude go up? I think if you barter. I split a stack. Let me split. Not gonna need the heavy crossbow. Attitude is still 0. Miscellaneous. Well, see here it asks me if I want to split. Cool. Here I'm gonna sell. How would you like a heavy stone? Let's see if it allows me to split this. It will. Good. I wanted to get rid of one of those. Barter. Still no reputation gained. Ancient scroll.
Pleasure.
Dwarf better. Oh, fool. Gnome tastes good. Like bear. Dwarf better. Dwarf sweet like honey. Must you? This inane chatter pains me. Hmm? Oh, fool. Shut mouth. Head hurt.
Man, where's my... Oh, I think I threw it on the ground, didn't pick it up. Crap. Yeah, I did. I threw my torch down, I never picked it up. Damn it. Well, that's a common mistake. You throw your torch down to use it to light your arrows, and then you forget to pick it up. I'm sure a bunch of people have done that.
Something good here, I hope. So much stuff we can carry. There we go.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Little pig's head. I love that. Yeah, what's up, Nick? Well, yeah, I gotta go over to my wife's parents' house. Yeah. Well, I don't have any kids other than my kids are my 3 cats and my dog. But yeah, I texted my wife this morning. She hasn't texted back, so I don't know if she's still sleeping, or a lot of times when she's at her parents' house, she puts her phone down and just spends time with her parents, so doesn't check her phone that often. But I'll be going over to my wife's parents' house today at some point to spend time with the wife and see how she's doing. Probably I'll probably leave here around 12 or 1, so 2 or 3 hours from now. So I'm just gonna play this until then. Hopefully she's doing good. So it looks like in this game, it looks like whenever you do a short rest, it does kind of reset the vendor inventory, like on these vendors. Like if you're looking for a certain item for them to have it, you can see this guy doesn't have it. I don't know if it resets their money though, but I'm trying to make more money in this game because there's so much cool stuff you can buy. you know, from the vendors. You see here, I'm just selling all this junk that I've accumulated over quite a length of time. There we go. Now he's down to just 32 gold. Alright.
So,
So now we'll just go back to camp. And we're gonna try doing a rest without. We're gonna say yes, and we're gonna say. Oops. We're gonna say partial rest.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong, or maybe
Is that vampire?
you just get lucky.
shit.
Shit.
No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed...
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
Vampiric beast. Scimitar. Well, let's see, I'm running out of stuff to sell. Slave mind. I wonder what I can do with this. A humanoid brain alive and in perfect condition, suspended in cerebral spinal fluid. What's this? Large bottle. A jug. Rope. Head of a broken spear. A gawking yellow eye is pierced on this broken spearhead. You gotta love it. Okay.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Now, see, he's got money again. He only had like 20 or 30. Now he's got 700 such. So you can reset their goal just by doing a short rest. He also has all the stuff. Looks like he's got all the stuff I sold him. Which is interesting. So we're up to 1550. Looks like this short rest isn't really doing what we would hope it would do. Oops, I just... Crap, what did I do? Hold on a second. I dragged that off my bar somehow.
Exposed now.
What will we do for work when we get to the city?
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
Okay, so he's got... What is this, quarterstaff? Not proficient. Look at this short sword, though. +1 short sword. How much does this cost? $690. Not bad. Got a dag. So this is 5 to possible. Not bad. What's this one? 3 to 8. I'm gonna assume a light crossbow is not the same. See, two-handed. I haven't seen any magical hand crossbows. That would be really, really cool. Find some magical hand crossbows, but I haven't seen that yet. How much damage is this? Does 2 to 5. It increases my strength by 15. The club of hill giant strength. Hot. Let's equip the club and see how much.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
Oh, what'd I do for some salt?
It just says my strength's 15 now. So increases strength. Oh, it just increases it to 15. Well, what if I already had a 15 strength? I guess it doesn't do anything, right? Okay.
Is that everything?
12. Okay.
I think that's everything.
Wooden trunk. Aha. Ooh, some garlic. What about this? Would serve hill giant strength for the taking? No.
Poison their blades.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Blighted village. Why is this guy dead?
How much farther can I go?
Oh, this is that guy that... This is that poor guy that we tried to... That you can, like, try to save. Bloody amulet.
Apart from an overgrowth of moss, the well looks unremarkable. The coin disappears into the well. After a moment, you hear a soft clink, not a splash. Dry stones line the wall. At the bottom, something gleams in the dappled light.
Ugh, these webs are everywhere. Let's have a look.
I don't think I'm ready for the spiders.
Now this will hurt.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. Out of sight, out of mind.
It's that stupid torch I threw down. Okay, so note to self. Here, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Oh, man. I wish there was an option to like light or put out a extinguish the torch that's on the ground. I don't seem to see that, which is kind of weird, maybe.
I don't need any attention right now.
Okay, now. How do I know if I have it? Are these used or not used? I'm a little confused. Let's try something. Yeah, see, that didn't work, did it?
Never wanted the easy path. Need any advantage I can get. Softer than a whisper.
The other thing I'm not understanding is I'm not shooting both my crossbows. I'm only shooting one, and I don't know why. I ran into this problem before, and I can't figure it out. What does loading mean? Like, the whole point of using hand crossbows is you get to shoot twice per turn, but right now my character's not doing that, and I don't know why. I can't figure that out. It says offhand attack. Why offhand attack? Try something. They don't see me, so they're not gonna do anything. So I'm gonna throw in a dagger. I don't know if it makes a difference. I don't know if there's something about what weapons are equipped in my melee versus my other. But these are considered all offhand, so it really shouldn't make a difference. That didn't do anything. I actually shot the rock. Yeah, we're not stealthed either. And I don't know why I can't go into stealth. I think what happened was I moved and then... You think it's the button under the melee and range swap button? One for... Well, it says, it doesn't say though. Like the button, it doesn't tell me. It says, use ranged weapon set. I just don't get it, because sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I screwed up here. Yeah, they're gonna see me, so yeah, I screwed up. I wonder if it's... Yeah, is it because it loses my bonus? I wonder if it's like... Is it because I'm stealthed? Maybe? No, that's not it. I don't know. I just don't get it, man. I can't figure it out.
What's inside?
I kid shoved a stake through this guy's chest.
With haste.
Actually, it's probably quicker just to load this one before I actually did anything. It's all the little nuances in this game that separate the good player from the bad player. You have to understand how everything works mechanically, and there's so much to it. Okay, let's pick up our torch. Okay, now okay, so tell me, how do I know if my bonus action's still available? Like, I think it is, right? Because, I don't know. I mean, I can't figure out... Here, let's use something that's a bonus action, right? Here, so this is available. And this is our action. So we know that these are action and bonus actions are available, I'm assuming. Because the bonus action's got a lit up orange triangle. And it flashes. So right now we have... So let's go ahead and stealth.
Don't want to draw any attention.
Still have bonus action, we still have action. So at this point we have our bonus action and action available to us, right?
Light on my feet.
But when I use my weapon here, it's only going to shoot one. See? It only shot once. It only shot once, which it should have shot twice. That's what's getting me. It should have shot twice. I mean, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. Dual-wield hand crossbow bug. Don't click the action button, just select it to attack without hitting the button on the action bar? Okay, we'll try that.
Breathe quiet. Move with care. You've made a grave mistake.
Well, see, that worked. That's so weird. That actually worked. Why am I not... Okay, well, now I'm probably dead. That actually did work. That's so weird. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Okay, that makes sense. Thanks, Reptilian. Yeah, that was really confusing. I was like, why is this not working? Where did my ball of fire go? Did it just not work or something? It's gone. Did they blow it away? I wasn't paying attention. My ball of fire disappeared. Did it just not work? Oh, I'm such a noob at this game, Reptilian. Okay, so once I cast my other concentration, it removed it. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I'm such an idiot. That fireball spell, though, I'm gonna reload the game and we're gonna get that going again. That spell is really cool. It's like a WoW target dummy that actually you can control and do stuff with it. It's like, holy are you kidding me? You know? Yeah, but it's nice to say, hey, you know, warning, you're gonna like, do you wish to change? Yeah, just have a little pop-up that says, do you wish to change concentration spells or something like that, you know what I mean? That'd be nice. Now the other thing
cautious.
is, we're gonna do this, we're gonna shoot this guy, right? Okay, now we're going to cast this. Look how cool that looks. Look how cool the spell looks. That's so cool. Actually, we're not going to cast this. What we're going to do is... I can't stealth, can I?
Just out of view.
We're just going to go ahead and stealth. Nice. Yeah, spell animations are really good. And the sound effects, too. Sound effects, too, are really good. Now we're going to try to shoot this guy again. Look, he's almost
Here we go again.
No, it's not letting me stealth this time. Now, that's another question I have. How come last time I shot, is it because they were surprised? Like, last time I shot him with the arrows, and I was able to re-stealth. This time I shot him, and you can see I'm not able to re-stealth for whatever reason. Okay, here they come.
Better be cautious.
Ooh. Let's try something here. Nah, it didn't work. But I used my bonus action to offhand shoot, but the first time I used my bonus action to offhand shoot too. Remember? The first time I shot 2 times, and then I stealthed. But it's because I won the initiative. So basically, because I won the initiative, I had my turn. But even if I win the initiative, doesn't that just mean that I got my turn, they got their turn? Oh man, I'm so confused. Because initiative is just the turn order, right? Initiative just who goes in what order. So unless you surprise them, and if you surprise them, you get a free attack, right? So if you surprise an enemy, if I remember correctly, it's a free attack. Then you check initiative. So like theoretically, you could surprise them, get your attack, roll initiative, win the initiative, get your next attack, then they go. Or you could get a surprise attack, get a free attack, then roll initiative, lose initiative, then they go. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, I got it. I got it. Sweet. Alright, so we're gonna end our turn here. Oh, he blinked out of there. He blinked out of there. Interesting. I was hoping he'd stay there, but he didn't. This guy's climbing up, though. Oh, Nelly.
Cutting to the chase.
Oh, man. Oh, man, I can't even use a potion? That's my bonus action. Well, I see how you are. This isn't a concentration spell, is it? How much health has he got? 33. Shit. Okay, we're in trouble now. I didn't realize my health was so low. I did not realize my health was that low. Here comes another guy. Okay, he went after my, Nah. Oh, shit. Now, am I hurting myself with my own flaming aura? Is that what's going on here? Like, I damaged myself with my own flaming aura? It leaves behind a fire surface. Oh, so it's behind it? Dismiss summon. I can jump this thing? Unfortunately, I can't jump it over here. So, yeah, I kind of screwed myself. Oh, is that what that was? Well, this says here, it says, when the sphere is ablaze, it leaves behind a fire surface. No, it says when it's ablaze, it leaves behind a fire surface. So it sounds like it just always does that. But unfortunately, it leaves behind. So it's too bad it doesn't leave it in front of it. Oh, I can ram? What? Look at this. Oh, I rammed him with my fireball. That's kind of interesting. I guess there was as you roll and move. Well, I gotta take a potion. That's a given. Is my push not? Oh, my push isn't available. What a level skill. Is this one? Yeah, divinity. Oh, that's not. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. Man, I clicked the wrong thing. I didn't want to channel divinity. It pushes a bonus out. Yeah, I know it's the same as the potion. See, that's. I just gotta know what's. I gotta learn what's and remember what's what. You know. I gotta remember all these. What's a bonus action? What's a. Like, people play the game a lot, it's second nature, but I'm still trying to get my brain to remember all the stuff. This is old man brain coming in. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this away. We're gonna, like you said, we're gonna get the free attack this time. So what we could do is we could cast our spell here. Let's try casting our spell. Well, let me cast here. I can't cast it on this because it'll just, I think, light this web on fire probably and just fall, unfortunately. You know what? Maybe we can find a better location to do this combat. There's webs everywhere. Is this a? That's not. Is this a dead end? No. It'd be nice to have like almost like a dead end to. No, that's not. Neither of these areas are that good. I'm just gonna scout over here. Can't reach. Let's try it. Let's try it.
Alright, time to skulk about. On my way.
Now it says not enough movement. Okay, that's fine. What's this? It is not this character's turn. Click to jump to the character's turn it is. Oh. Immune to... Can I move it back? This thing is awesome. I love this spell. We're like ramming people with a fireball. Okay, I see how you are. This is the wrong save game. This is what happens when you have so many save games. I'm like, this is not the save game where I purchased the flaming arrows. Oops. Alright. So this is bonus action. So let's try this. And then what we're gonna do... Oh, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. I just fucking clicked. I hate that. The one thing I hate about this game more than anything is that left click. Oh, God, it pisses me off. I also wish you could keybind abilities. Like, I wish I could keybind every fucking slot on my action bars. That way I don't have to go down and click them. I hate that left click is what you use to attack. I hate it's that you use to move. Left click should be fucking one thing, right? It should be either, like, it shouldn't even be attack. Left click should just be fucking select and move, period. Shouldn't be able to attack. You know, attack should be something else entirely. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to using like the T key or something, just saying, like, left click, you could select a target, and, like, for example, like, if I wanted to shoot my spell at somebody, I would have to left click the spell, and then just select the target, and then hit the T key. And it's an extra click, and I understand that's probably why they don't do it that way, because they don't want to force players to have to do an extra click, but the way it is right now, it's annoying as fuck. Because so often I'm trying to click something, like a target or something, and it clicks the ground and starts moving, and once you move, it fucks up your whole turn. Or at least it can fuck up your whole turn.
Cutting to the chase. This calls for careful footwork.
Yeah, I don't think I can throw the fireball on the web, because I think it's just going to burn through the web. Maybe if I position myself...
What path lies before me?
Let me try to position myself somewhere like this. If I could get my shove to work correctly. Yeah, I do have the chromatic orb and the fire pods, yep. I'm just mad I don't have the fire arrows because I actually purchased some. Again, like, there's so many different save games. It's you got to be really careful. In web. So this is actually in web, which is interesting. Can I even shoot anybody?
Time for some bloody work.
Ooh, we're going down. Okay, it's a good view there. I'm just surprised my fireball hasn't burned through the web. Okay. We can ram. Can it really ram something down here? Let's find out. No. It says there's an X there, so. Yeah, he's gonna climb up this way. He's gonna attack. Oh, I'll try to. Miss. Okay, miss. Highest armor class, baby. It only shot, look, it only shot one because I already used my bonus action. See, now I understand it. Now I understand it. I was getting mad because I'm like, I don't understand what this is doing. Okay, now I understand. So the offhand is your bonus action. Okay, cool. Now we can ram this guy. Oh, biff. Class is currently 20, but I got nailed there. We still have, no we don't. Okay, let's try something. Will it hit the other guy? I don't know if it's getting too far. Yeah. Which else he got? It's got a lot. Level 1 spell slot. 20 damage. Ooh! Nice. Alright. This guy, let's ram the guy who's only got 12 health. Oh, it won't let me ram him. Why not? For some reason it won't let me hit this guy. It says... Yeah, that's the other thing too about the game, that like this guy's right next to me, but it won't let me ram him, so I don't understand that. Is it like, I don't get it. Like here I can hit this guy, but I can't hit this guy. Automatically attack an enemy when moving out of your reach. Dismiss summon. Damn. Sage failed. Nice. I think that's what it is. I think it's because he's webbed, maybe. You know? Miss, baby. Oh, he's attacking my fireball. These damn spiders, I don't like them. Okay, so we should try to take this guy out. This is what, level... Yeah, 6 health. We can't mess up our concentration spell. What? I can, like, shoot? Nice. Critical miss. I can actually hit with my axe and then shoot with my offhand. Scorching Ray could be good. Yeah, Scorching Ray wouldn't be bad. Trying to save some of my spell slots until I... The spiders are just warping all over the place. Concentration, I saved on my concentration roll there. So this guy we can take out pretty quick here. What's this guy at? This guy's he's dead. He's dead, Jim. Let's do main attack. I'm just gonna do off. Oh, we missed with both. Are you kidding me? That was not good. Now can he ram? He still can't ram. So I guess he's still... How about if we try... And he can't jump either. Oh, critical hit. That's not good. That's shit. Tell you what, that's the thing with Dungeons and Dragons, man. Since it's so RNG based, man, you're always like walking a fine line, because it may take like the enemy to roll, like, let's say it takes them, let's say, Thaco, right? Let's say you've got 0 armor class, right? Let's say your Thaco is like 3 or something, right? Let's say they have to roll like a 17 or higher to hit you. Eventually they're gonna do it. I mean, what's the percent chance of them rolling that? It's not great, but they're gonna get it. Maybe it's like, maybe they have 10% chance to hit you. It's not gonna take 10 turns usually, even though it's 10%, right? 1 out of 10. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of RNG, man. You never know. I rolled 1 back-to-back 1s earlier today. Back-to-back 1s. Well, the other thing we could do is I could position myself. See, he didn't throw. What was weird is he didn't throw the fire behind me that time. Remember, like last, I was so worried about putting the scorching ball there because he was going to throw this fire backwards, but he didn't do it that time. So that was kind of interesting.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Let's shoot this guy instead of the spider this time.
Can't risk being in open view.
Yeah, exactly. And the crits in this game, crits, they hit hard. So it's crazy. One thing that's interesting is by throwing the flaming spear here, you can see the spiders didn't want to port right up to here, which is weird. Remember, I threw the flaming spear up here, and next thing I know, the spiders were porting right on here, on the web. But they didn't want to port up here for some reason, which really surprised me in that last fight. Yeah, it surprised me a lot. Now there. Yeah, there. Ooh, thank God. Okay, so we can get the spiders. Oh, we got a couple spiders on the webs here, so we can burn the web, right? I've only got one alchemist fire, though. Let's try it. Now, if I throw the alchemist fire on the spider, will it ignite the web? I'm assuming it will, because it's not letting me target the web. I guess we'll find out. And of course it didn't throw it. What? Apparently I didn't double click it or something. I don't know what I did. I did something wrong. I could have sworn I double clicked Alchemist Fire. Maybe it's not double click. More things about the game that just drive me nuts. Years of playing MMOs, used to things working a certain way, and you come into Baldur's Gate and they just don't work that way. Unless maybe, you know what, it's possible it just wasn't available. It was like grayed out or something. That's probably what happened. I don't know. But I would like to be able to keybind a lot more stuff. I hate having to click buttons, which is annoying. Keybind X, but if you say throw, how does it, and then you click what you want to throw? There we go. See there, thanks Blue, that makes sense.
Deadlier than ever. Softer than a whisper. Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
I love the view of the ground there. Did I just take that dude out? I think I did. He's dead. That boy is dead.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Aha! There you go. Yeah. They're jumping all over the place.
Death won't take me yet.
Oh, down he goes. Okay, port over here and then just walk around in a circle. Yeah. Bleeding, yes. Guys porting all over. These guys are crazy. Oh, cool. I'll check that out for sure, because that's definitely something I want to do. I don't like not being able to keybind stuff. It's driving me nuts. He's like hit and move, man. Love it, gotta love it, man. Now, baby. See ya. Biff, corpse, ball. That's what I'm talking about.
What's in here?
Breathe quiet. Move with care.
Let's check Discord. Oh, so see if you put them on the custom bar that you... Ah, that's cool. See, yeah, I'm definitely going to set that up at some time. For sure, Blue, thanks. Because, like, this bar, like, this is such a mess. I mean, look at this shit. There's all these spells, there's all these abilities, then you have all the... I mean, it's just terrible. It is absolutely terrible. I'm surprised, and if it should be more like World of Warcraft, where you could, like, you know, scale this down, you know, of course they do have it. I mean, you go in here, you got items, but like what Blue's talking about is here. Like, let's say you go here, and then this is key bound. So you got 1, 2, 3, and then these, I know for a fact that you can keybind, because if you go into options and go into key bindings, you're going to see 1, 2, 3, right? Here it is. So now you can change all these keybinds to whatever you want. And I was wondering about that. I just hadn't looked at it too much in depth. Because some of the stuff they have, like throw items and stuff, are on here. Like, you go through here. Let's see, where are they? Here, like jump, keybind, but you don't see like stealth, for example. Like I don't even know why stealth is the C key. Like I'm sure it's got to be in here somewhere. Here it is. Toggle sneak. Actually, I would prefer to change that to Shift C if I can, because that's what I use in World of Warcraft. Let's see if we can do that. Toggle group hide, so I'm gonna cancel. It's interesting that it's interesting that Shift C is still on like a sneaky type feature called toggle group hide. So you can make it vertically larger. Yeah, C for crouch. Like in this game, it's sneak. C is sneak. C for crouch is very common. Like it's like Z for jump. I use Z for typically like on my rogue, I use it for sprint. But like on like a mage, I use it for. Sometimes I use it for like counterspell or interrupt. But you know, the best thing. It's nice if you can like keybind your mouse wheel. And on this game, they do have mouse wheel keybound, but for different things. But mouse wheel isn't the most dependable thing, because as you guys know, mouse wheels are easy to accidentally trigger sometimes. But anyways, yeah, so just being able to keybind that one thing is great, but it sure would be nice if we could scale the UI, because it doesn't need to be this big. The only reason it's this big is because people are clicking these buttons, and we shouldn't be clicking these buttons. Come on, guys, what is this? This is 2023. I shouldn't be clicking any of these buttons. Everything should be I mean, it would be tough because there's so many. There are so many things, obviously. Look at all this shit. You know, I'm only... What am I? Oh, I just leveled up, by the way. I'm only like level, what, 3? Well, I'm level 4 now. And I have all this stuff? Are you kidding me? Level 4? Resistance, okay. We've got silence. Prayer of healing, nice. What was this? Enhance ability. So magical enhancement upon an ally, they gain an advantage. Blindness. Aid. Bolster your allies with toughness and resolve. Ooh. I haven't been using Guiding Bolt hardly at all. I think it's because I just keep missing. I keep missing with it. I use Healing Word very infrequently. Dynamic to learn. Oh no, I've got this stupid thing. How do I... There, I'm gonna trade tough shot. There we go, that fixes that problem. And it becomes a bonus action, doesn't use a spell slot. That's cool. We've got create or destroy water. Did you see, hey Blue, in that video you linked, did you see how, like, when he cast the create water on the ground and then it went into a cinematic, how the water, create water spell animation showed up in the cinematic? I was like, whoa, that's cool. That was cool. I was like, that was cool. That means the cinematic's taking into account everything that's going on in the actual environment. Yeah, voice? Alright, hold on a second. Oh, man. Hey, what's up?
What's up, man?
So...
Not much. What about you?
I'm just playing until my wife texts me and tells me to come over to her mom's, because I know at some point I got to go over there. I told them I would head over there today. It's the same thing as last weekend. She got out of the hospital yesterday. She didn't really get out of the hospital until about 4 o'clock yesterday. And then she went to her mom's house, and I came home, took care of the dogs and the cats and all that. And then I told her I'd come over today. And I texted her already, but she hasn't responded, so she's probably just busy doing stuff. But I'm thinking probably around 12 or 1, I'll probably have to quit playing and go do something else. Kaseki, what's up? How's it going? So one thing I figured out today, because it was driving me nuts, and Reptilian, I didn't figure it out. Reptilian told me. I couldn't figure out why when I was shooting my hand crossbows, sometimes it would only shoot one, and not both of them. And it's because a lot of time I was clicking the skill on the hotbar, and when you do that, it's using the skill to shoot a hand crossbow.
No,
but
that makes good sense, but that's not actually what's going on. I know why now.
Actually, no, it is what's going on because I tested it. So
there's a toggle to turn off dual wield or single attack.
Oh, okay. Well, then there's something else. Well, okay, let me explain what was happening for me. I was clicking the button, and because I guess the toggle, wasn't turned. He mentioned something about toggle, but I don't think we.
Yeah, there's a hotkey R for toggling dual wield or at least the R by default. I didn't even know about it until I saw that video from Wolfhard. That he talked about if you attack with it toggled as dual wielding, then you attack and use your action and bonus action, but you can toggle it to be a single one.
So if you don't have dual wield toggled, it's not going to use your bonus action.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what it was. So Reptilian mentioned it. He said, "Hey," he goes, "I think there's a." He didn't say toggle because I think there's something beneath your weapon select. But
yep, that's where it is.
But I couldn't toggle it that way. It may show if it's toggled there, but it doesn't allow you to actually toggle it at that location. So there's let's take a look. Can I exit out of here without leveling up?
Yeah, in the upper right. I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So if you look over, oh no, we can't. Oh no, here it is. See, toggle dual wielding. It didn't say that before, did it? Maybe I just missed it.
So you're using sword and board, right?
For
your melee weapon?
Yeah.
Switch to your melee.
Yeah. So if you go to melee, it's actually not. It's just showing axe and hand cross. It's just showing my ritual axe. But
yeah, but it grays out that dual wield toggle.
Yes, it does. And then when I clicked on this, so this is what I was seeing as I was clicking this, but I don't think I hovered over. I just had the one sword and somehow it got toggled to two. Even though, and I don't know how, because I didn't, unless I hit R by accident. But yeah, if you hover over, it actually says toggle.
Yeah, so usually when you equip a second weapon, so you're actually dual wielding, it'll go on by default. And I never realized it until I saw that video today, and then I was like, oh, that makes so much sense why this was occurring.
Yeah, it was freaking me out. I was like, I can't figure out why I'm not shooting both weapons. And then other stuff, like I was doing stupid stuff, like, okay, for example, like I was the first time I would do combat in a combat, and out of stealth, I would shoot main hand, offhand, and then it would let me re-stealth. I'm like, why is it? And then the next time the turn came around, I would shoot main hand, offhand, it wouldn't let me re-stealth. And I figured that out. Well, Reptilian, I think, because the first combat, like I'm attacking, but they haven't rolled initiative yet because I'm stealthed.
Yeah, so if you haven't started the combat,
I still have the ability to go back into stealth.
Yeah, so if you're running a party, it can be actually super beneficial to have everyone hide and like put them into positions away from where they'd be seen, and then attack like one by one. You'll each get like a turn before anything starts.
Yeah, so it's basically like in Dungeons and Dragons, the way it works is if you attack out of stealth, you attack, right, and then typically. Then I don't know if you stay stealth though in Dungeons and Dragons. Like in Baldur's Gate, you have to physically, hit the button to re-stealth. But so if I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons like way back in the day, like way back, what would happen is if I was a rogue and I backstab somebody, I might kill them or something. Let's say I killed them with a backstab and there were other monsters nearby. They would get a chance to see if they detected me. If they didn't detect me, then you would have to. I would get another free attack, basically. But if they did see me, then initiative would roll. Then you would just roll initiative and see who gets to go first.
Yeah, so that happens here as well, I've noticed. And especially happens a lot if you kill them. I think it's more likely that you don't go into combat at all when you kill them outright, like if you just completely kill them in one shot. But if you just attack them, it is still like a chance that you don't go into full combat.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's different. Oh, nice. We get another magical ring. During combat, when the wearer starts their turn with 50% hit points or less, they gain momentum. Yeah, I'm like you. I don't really like those types of items. It's like, oh, if I have 50% hit health,
Yeah. I just don't want to be that low on health ever. I'm just always like, can I just not be all that low on health?
Yeah, it's like, what is that game I used to play where they're like, I think it was Lost Ark, right? Maybe one of those games where if you were like less than 20% health, you did like way more damage. I'm like, I don't want to be running around less than 20% health all the time.
That's weird.
You know? So, can I get up here? Let's see. I can jump up here. There's another backpack. But anyways, yeah. I got these real sparky Sparkswell shield.
Nice.
And I did some other stuff this morning. I've got a new ring here, the bracing band. So, it's personal space. After shoving an enemy, the wearer gains +1 to their armor class.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
That was
one
cool.
of the tricks of getting the like 36 armor class.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
God, 36 armor class. That's just ridiculous.
I've gotten to 30 on my land druid without that shield and with a couple of other things. Like if I think at level 4 you can pick up a feat that you get another +1 armor class, and it's just like oof.
Anything over here? Let's see. Where's this dead corpse? Oh man, anyways, yeah, so pretty interesting. This place is pretty big. How do I get down? Use the jump action to reach. I don't want to jump all the way down here.
Time to press ahead.
A phase spider egg. I don't like you phase spiders. Expect.
Yeah, they're pretty rough.
I'm not sure what happened. Well, yeah, it's just if they, like, the last one of the comments I did, they hit me with their little poison spit, but it crit and hit me for, like, 17 damage, and I ended up getting killed.
Crits are rough, but they are pretty rare.
They don't happen a lot, but when they do happen, it's like, biff! You're like, ouch.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Alright. Time to skulk about.
I just almost walked into the phase spider matriarch. Maybe I should
Oh yeah, that's not good. She'll call many little mobs.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Spring depths. So I don't want to attack her, huh?
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Oh, she's got
probably
100,
not until you have an opportunity.
125 health.
Yeah, probably not until you have an opportunity to get rid of the other ones, or have you already done that?
And I've gotten rid of some, but I don't think I've gotten rid of all of them.
Yeah, and I think that one below you won't be able to get rid of without aggroing her as well.
Without aggroing her.
Unless you can shove it off the edge, but you have to get pretty close for that.
Oops. Yeah, I screwed up. The other thing that, like, that is a perfect example of, like, it's not always easy to tell. And it's just because I haven't played the game enough.
Oh.
Like if you're in stealth or if you're not in stealth. Like,
yeah.
I just wish I wish it was a little bit clearer when I'm actually in stealth. It shows like the camouflage, like hooded guy, but if you're in an area that's not camouflaged, it'll turn into like a sun.
Well, no, so there's the hooded guy, and that'll always be there when you're in stealth, but the lighting conditions will change.
Okay, good.
And so that second one is a lighting condition.
All right, let's try this again and see if that's true. What we're going to do is we're going to... Let's see. Where was I at? So there's the... Yeah, I went this way.
Should mind my step.
Let's sneak over here. What's over here? This is where I was. Yeah, so, see, that's wrong. See, you're wrong, Blue, because I'm stealthed right now, and you don't see that. Like, you see the hood. The hood means you're heavily obscured, so let me show you.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm sorry,
so
there's a crouching guy.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's it. I never even noticed that before. There's a crouching. Okay, so that's the stealth icon, is the crouching guy. And then the hood it's either the hood or the sun, just showing it's, you know.
Yeah, I remember there was two icons, and I thought it was the hood one.
No, you're good. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. Now, if you jump, will you come out of stealth? Let's find out.
Generally.
Well, I took damage.
I think maybe.
I took damage, so that, of course, would definitely take you out of stealth.
Out of sight.
Yeah.
Out of mind.
Unfortunately, the other thing I've noticed is even if you miss an attack, you'll usually come out of stealth. But if your attack was interrupted, like your path was obstructed for whatever reason, if it didn't really show it, like it just doesn't even roll a check on them, then you don't come out of stealth. And so you have to make certain that you're careful about that.
Say that again. If your path is obstructed, what?
So if you're doing like a ranged attack, like with your hand crossbows, and your path is obstructed, and you start from stealth, you don't come out of stealth. But even if you miss your target, like both times, you'll still come out of stealth if you have that roll.
I gotta answer this phone call. I'll be right back.
Oh, you're good. Hopefully everything's so good.
Yeah, we just had a long, she wanted to talk. Yeah, so it looks like she's going to be staying at her mom's today, all day today, and she may even be there tomorrow. I don't know yet. But she told me to stay home. I was like, okay. She's like, I'm going to be here all day and all night. And she's like, if you want to stay home and play Baldur's Gate and relax, she said you should do that. And I said, okay, I can do that.
Nice.
So I'm
Only
actually
real responsibility is just taking care of the animals, right?
Yeah, I got the 3 cats and the dog, and so I'm constantly walking the dog and feeding the cats and scooping litter and all the stuff that goes with that. Plus, trying to do other things, do some laundry for her, and just things that sometimes she does. And I got to order some food for myself because I'm kind of hungry. What should I get to eat? So, did you learn any other secrets in Baldur's Gate that I'm not aware of?
Not yet.
Yeah, like I said, most of the stuff I was learning today was, I didn't know about the toggle dual wielding and how that worked, so that was cool. Basically, looking at the interface feels really clunky. Like, as you see on my screen, there's just so many buttons everywhere, and it's like, oh, that was really bothering me. It's like this.
I know you can. So like some of the scrolls will come onto the hotbar automatically, and I know you can turn that off. Where
yes, I saw that.
You have to like drag it down.
Okay. I did see that. But I think what I'm going to do is sometime today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the custom, and I'm going to completely set up my custom bar. And I am level. Well, I gotta hit the level up here, but I'm level 4 now. So once I get to level, I guess 5. Yeah, I'm level 4. So
this is the one level 4. You can pick a feat, I think.
You can. It says maximum hit points 31. It says, well, I gotta. Oh yeah, we get a feat. So do you have to pick a feat, or do you can use a talent? You can use ability point.
Well, one of the feats is you can increase your ability points, but
yeah, I don't see anything, any other option. It just looks like it's gonna increase my.
So right just to the upper left of the new feat, there's a swap feat button.
Yeah, so you could do.
I missed that the first time I hit level 4 again recently.
What's mobile?
Again, this is where
your movement speed increases. Mobile. Your movement speed increases when you use the dash action. Okay.
What is Shield Master?
Ooh, what's that? Gain +2 dexterity saving throws when wielding a shield. That's pretty good. If a spell forces you to make a dexterity, it's still just dexterity though. And on a failed save, you only
give you more AC.
If a spell forces you to make a dexterity saving throw, you can use your reaction to shield yourself and diminish the effects of damage.
Interesting. So sort of like a block mechanic with dexterity stuff.
Yeah, on a failed save, you only take half damage. On a successful save, you won't take any damage, even if you normally would. That's kind of cool. I'm kind of liking the sound of that. But it's a saving throw, so what's it saving throw? So what about, like, would that apply to... I mean, would that apply to, like, someone throwing a poison spell, like those spiders? Because sometimes I have to make a saving throw versus poison. I wonder if that would...
So poison is generally a constitution save. I don't know what spells are, which saves.
So what would be good is, I bet somebody's probably done this, maybe not, but if somebody's created a spreadsheet or, like, a listing of what's things... are just dexterity saves, you know what I mean? What spells cause a dexterity save? Saving throw, dexterity saving throw proficiency, all Baldur's Gate 3 spells. I guess if you read the spell tooltips, maybe it would say. Maybe? Let's take a look. How about Hail of Thorns? That sounds like a dexterity save spell to me. Let's see, Hail of Thorns during casting time on bonus action. Look at this. On contact the target, any creatures within melee range of them must make a dexterity saving throw. So you could, what I'll do is I'll go through all the spells. I might do that today, and I'll create a spreadsheet, and it'll show, like, which spells require which saving throws, and then I'll put filters on the spreadsheet so we can just filter it by which throw. That way we can easily just look, see. What kind of benefits we'd get out of dexterity saving throws versus constitution versus whatever. That'd be cool. I'm sure somebody's probably already done this, but it won't take that long, maybe an hour. Yeah. So there's all kinds of stuff. You got Weapons Master. Increases your strength or dexterity. So let me close this window. So for me, my stats currently are, I actually have 17 dexterity, so I'm kind of like a dexterity cleric, which is kind of funny, isn't it? I'm a dexterity cleric. The cleric's primary attribute is wisdom, so right now my wisdom's 14, which isn't bad, right?
I'm curious if something like dual wielder would give you a little bit of benefit. Gain 1 bonus to armor class while wielding them. Oh, it's a melee weapon in each hand. Okay, never mind. I was thinking if it's just a weapon in each hand, if your hand crossbows would work for that.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, the one reason, what's good with the drow is that you actually have proficiency with hand crossbow, which not a lot of races have.
Yeah, I realized why I don't do drow a lot is because I tend to be a rogue a lot, and I already have hand crossbow proficiency from just the class.
You do. And because drow also is decent for cleric. If you're looking for like dexterity, wisdom, I can't remember what the stats bonuses were for drow, but actually I might have it. Hold on a second. Yeah, here we go. So like, yeah, here. So here, like the Lothsworn drow, which is what I am, has a +2 to dexterity and a +1 to charisma. So, and it has.
There isn't much heavy armor in the game. I think I only know of really one, but heavy armor master, you just have damage reduction of essentially melee attacks, non-magical attacks, is reduced by 3. I'm like, what?
That's it. Okay.
Well, it's still a reduction of 3. So if they roll a 3 or below, it goes to 0. I think.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see you put a new video. Should you really understand all of this, deal more damage. This video, Wolf talks about something that may affect your attacks. Apparently when you... Oh, so this... Yeah. So you actually already knew about... Yeah, it's funny that you put that in there. When did you put that in there? Because it's 10:09 a.m.
This morning. Yeah.
Was that before I started bitching about... I think it was. I must have missed it. Yeah, I really like...
Well, it was just this morning, so...
Yeah, like... Oh, that video came out this morning?
Oh, that video? No, that video was a year ago. I just saw it this morning.
Yeah, Wolfheart and Fexter Life, those two guys. And then it was funny that video you sent me of the lightning was from the same guy whose video I'm currently going through, which is basically in the video that I'm going through by that guy is called Burst Damage Solo Cleric Build, And so really that's what this is a burst damage solo cleric, I guess. But it's for soloing.
Have to keep going.
Yeah, it looks like here's one that's not in the game yet, but Resilient increases chosen ability score by 1 up to a maximum of 20, and you gain proficiency in saving throws using the chosen ability. So normally, I think clerics have like a Constitution Wisdom saving throw proficiency.
It's a level up one or what?
Well, you can't get it yet. You've got to wait for the full game, but it is a feat that apparently would be there. I've got a list from Fextra's website.
So if I swap my feat, do I then lose my +1 strength, +1 wisdom that I currently have?
Yep. Well, so those aren't applied to you yet. So if you took that feat now, you would be up to 18 dexterity if you put 1 into dexterity. But you can also put 2 into dexterity.
So this is not applied now
19.
because at the beginning of the game, you get this ++ thing. I think.
If you're a half elf.
Oh, it's half elf. That's what it is. Okay, it was confusing me because I do a lot of.
You're normally a half elf, so that makes sense.
Okay. Okay, so if I were to grab this, I would get another strength, another wisdom. Okay. And I could change it though. I could say, oh, I want dexterity. I could even go dexterity +2, which currently I have 19. So I would, but I could put 1 in dexterity, which would put me up to 20. Which would be cool.
Oh, they do. Okay, so that.
Oh wait.
Yeah, okay.
No, I think it's already thinking I've got it. So it would be.
Yeah, because you were at 17 before.
Yeah, so basically I could go to 18 dexterity, and then I could knock. I think taking my wisdom up really wouldn't be a big deal because it would just go to 15.
Charisma would be 1.
Yeah.
Because that'd put you to a +0 instead of a -1.
Yeah, that would be good. Or I could just put them both into dexterity, but I don't think it's necessary. So we don't accept that. Let's go level up. But these feats are I think the feats almost are more appealing to me at this level anyway. And you get to do this at every level up afterwards, like pick a feat, possibly, or?
No, it's only certain ones.
But I mean, so like, can you roll back? Like, could I switch my feat out of the one I pick now back to the stat improvement?
Not in early access, but in the full release, there's supposed to be a guy that can respec you, so to allow you to like play around with different things.
Yeah, because that would be good.
So right now, no, but eventually.
Athlete gives you increases strength or dexterity by 1. Defensive duelist. When you are attacked with a melee weapon, you use your reaction to increase your armor class by 2. Awesome. What is this? You must be wielding a finesse weapon with which you are proficient. And I typically,
some weapons have the finesse.
A finesse weapon, which I think is like a short sword dagger.
If you put your cursor over it, I think it'll tell you. But yeah, those are 2 of them. I think a rapier is also a finesse weapon.
Yeah, rapier definitely is one. I don't know how many of these I have in my... I've got a dagger, which is finesse. Yeah, I think... And short sword finesse. Yeah, so short sword, dagger, and rapier, I think, are all finesse. What I want to do today is just make a ton of gold. And I want to go to buy some of these really cool weapons I'm seeing on these vendors, man. There's like a couple of rapiers I've seen that are like +1 rapiers with abilities, and they're like, man, these look nice.
What vendors? The only one I've seen that was much of any others, but I don't get to the far vendors.
Well, the vendor in the Goblin. Actually, no, it wasn't that one. I think it was the... Yeah, I think it was. I think it was the vendor in the Goblin camp. You know, the girl, the little short, Lightfoot girl. Lightfoot.
Yeah, I have a tendency of killing her.
Oh, no, she's got some of the best loot. She's got some of the best stuff. And remember, every time you do every time you go to camp and do like a short rest, it updates the vendor. Like the vendor changes. Some of the stuff changes. So, and it's very easy just to do
that. I didn't know.
Yeah, but that's what I was playing around with today. I was like, because I noticed that the gold, if you go to a vendor, you can sell stuff and their gold goes down. But I noticed that when I was going to vendors, I was seeing different items. So I'm like, what causes that? And so I actually what I did was I went to camp and I just did I went to my little sleeping bag and I just clicked yes, and then I clicked short rest. So actually it's not doing it now for some reason.
Interesting. I've always gotten certain items from certain vendors, like Auntie Ethel's always had the spell thief, so I'm curious if maybe some items are guaranteed, but other items are a bit random.
Yeah, I would do partial rest. Yeah, so I think it's quite possible, and I haven't verified that. I did kill the guy who tried to suck my blood in my camp. I shoved the stake through his heart. But I'm sure there might be some items that those vendors always have. But I did notice for sure, because I was looking for the hand crossbows because I didn't have them, and I went to the vendor in Goblin Camp, she didn't have them. And then I went to the vendor in the Sylvanas camp or whatever, the first camp you go to in the beginning of the game, and he didn't have them. The little dude, he didn't have them, but then I did a partial rest, came back, and he had, I think, one of them. And then I did another partial rest, came back, and he got another one. So I bought the one he had. I did a partial rest, came back, and he had another one, and I bought that one. So yeah, they definitely refreshes in some of the items they have. And I definitely was seeing different magical items, because I saw a magical rapier on the girl in the Goblin Camp today at some point, but it definitely wasn't there the first time I went to her, because I would have noticed, because I was looking for like weapons where I was proficient with. So yeah, definitely, like, you can just basically do partial rest and stuff and force their loot to update. Plus it updates the amount of gold they have. Like, I sold a bunch of stuff to a vendor and he only had like 30 gold left. I did a partial rest, came back, and he had 700 gold. So you can just keep selling basically loot everything in the game. Like, loot everything. Throw it in your camp. I mean, just loot everything and sell it to vendors and get a bunch of money, and then eventually you can just start buying really nice items, you know.
You got to make one character the pack mule with tons of strength.
Yeah, exactly. Well, my character's got, what does she have? She's got 12 strength, which isn't great, but 12 strength, I mean, you know, I carry quite a bit of stuff with 12 strength. I mean, my inventory is pretty, I got a lot of shit, and I'm still not, you know, I'm still not overburdened, but if you look at my inventory, I've got a lot of stuff. But what weighs you down the most is carrying swords and armor and stuff like that.
Yeah, so, armor is the one that I notice is the heaviest.
Yeah, armor is the heaviest, and after that, I think weapons. I think even money. Like, let's see.
Gold is 1 pound per 1,000 gold.
Yeah, so I mean, I've got 1.59 pounds of just gold. So you can easily send that to your camp and just get it whenever you need it. So, which I should probably do, by the way. The other thing, okay, now this I'm going to tell you. This is super cool. You probably don't know this. Okay, you know, and I always knew these things were going to come in handy. You know those little suction cup things you throw and it pulls people together?
Mm-hmm.
Which I call the Guardian. They're actually called void bulbs. It's like the Guardian of the Galaxy thing that he had. Guardian of the Galaxy, remember? He threw down his little thing and it pulled the guys together. That's what I think of. Okay, so remember the here, let me go to my save games so I can tell you the exact name of the place. Remember the Grimforge, right? Remember the Grimforge?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when you get on the boat? There's a boat there, and you sail off into the darkness.
Are you just sucking them off the boat?
Yes.
Awesome.
So you go to the other, and I noticed that when you go there, you end up meeting another boat, and he says, do you want to, hey, what's up? Who are you? That's not your boat? Well, there's an option just to begin fight. Well, I began the fight, and then he hit me and pushed me off the boat. So I was like, wait a minute. So if you take the void bulb, what you do is you throw it on the very edge of the boat, and it pulls everybody to the edge, but they just fall right off. There's like 6 or 8 guys on the boat. I killed all of them with the void bulbs except for one.
Nice.
So that was really cool, So you can use the void bulbs if you put it on the edge of any kind of a precipice, like a cliff or something, there's a good chance they're just gonna fall right off. So yeah, so that made me want to get more of these void bulbs because those definitely are very useful. I knew there'd be a use for them. I mean, also you saw the video you sent me where he set the lightning glyph, and if someone walks into it, right, it triggers it or something. Oh,
yeah, it triggers it, and then on top of that, the water becomes electrified.
And the water becomes electrified, which probably does like a additional attack.
Additional amount of damage every turn that they're in it.
So yeah, so he used the void bulb. They were already in the glyphs, like he cast the glyph on top of them, but they hadn't moved. So I guess once they move, that triggers it like a trap, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
And then he used the void bulb to pull them into the middle of the lightning cliff, and then boom, it triggered, and holy crap, they just all got electrified and toasted. So
better be cautious.
Yeah, so the void bulb has a lot of cool uses. But I do like the hand crossbows. I feel like if you were watching earlier when I was killing the spiders, because they can crit, and if you put fire on each one, so they do 4 to 9 damage per shot. The fire does, if you ignite them, it does another 4 damage, up to 4 damage. So it can do like 13 damage per shot. That's like up to a total of like 26, and then of course if any of them crit, it's even more. So.
Yeah, those are probably the only or essentially dual wielding like that hand crossbows would be the reason that I might take something that I have to take, like that helmet of grip, where under 50% you get another bonus action, because a thief rogue will have another bonus action. So you'll have your main attack plus 3 offhand attacks per turn.
Yep, and I'm actually currently wearing the helmet of grit. I just don't usually get a lot of effect out of it because I'm not usually under 50% health, but sometimes I am. And I currently have the Whispering Promise, which when the wearer heals a creature, it also receives a +1 die 4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws, which is interesting. And then I'm hoping that works for healing potions as well.
Nice.
I'll have to check and see if it does.
I don't imagine it's healing potions, but you could throw a heal on yourself.
Yeah, I could heal myself. And healing, as I get level up, as I get higher and higher level, I get more heals, so the chance of me healing myself is more common. And then I have the bracing band, which, like I told you about already, you shove somebody and it gives you +1 armor class until your next move.
Yeah.
Which is cool. My armor class is 20 right now, which is pretty good. I mean, like, 20 is actually really good. It's actually really good. But when you get up to like 30 and stuff, it's like that's just ridiculous armor class. I mean, that's insane.
It is temporary though, so.
Yeah, like my armor class is that's insane. But I mean, I get people miss me.
And that's not even with Shield of Faith, so you'd gain another 2 just from having that going on.
Yeah, and I don't have Shield of Faith, so if I throw Shield of Faith, it's 22. Yeah, and then if I shove them, then it's 23. I did figure out the Absolute Warboard. So the Absolute Warboard actually puts a spell in your action slot here, and what it is, only thing is, it's you can buff. It's an area of effect spell you cast. And and basically what it does, and actually let me equip it. See right here, it's one of those things where we equipped it. I never noticed it down there, and if I saw it, I probably just assumed it was my regular shield of faith spell, but it's not. It's the word of the absolute. And what it does is it branded targets receive a +2 to armor class, but it says unbelievers get a -1 die 4 penalty to attack roll. So I don't know who an unbeliever is.
There's not even.
I don't know.
You have
like,
to be branded. I'm trying to remember how to get. I don't recall exactly how to get a brand.
I don't know what. And I know that I've been branded, but it doesn't work on. The worst part about it though is I can't cast it. Oh, I think I can cast it on myself. I was branded because she grabbed my arm one time in one of the cinematics and she burned my arm. So I think that's where I got branded. So let me try it real quick. So here, you just cast this.
I would think that you would have.
But I don't.
So when you pull up your character sheet on the right-hand side of you,
I don't see it. But let's take a look. On the right-hand side.
What if it's only in combat? Open up your character sheet, and then there's like that whole vertical column of stuff. One of them should be.
I'm looking at it.
A brand, I think.
There's Blessed Mercy, Grit, Spider Step, Sphere, Dark Vision, Fey Ancestor. Yeah, it's not here. Volo's Ursat's Eye. Mitigate damage done to your eye during Volo's experiments. Yeah. But, yeah. So it doesn't look like that spell did anything to me. Because I don't see it showing up on my character, so I guess I'm an unbeliever. But I know I was branded at one point, but that's what I mentioned to Reptilian earlier today, is that you go through so many different save games and games where you're doing things that it's so hard to keep track. Like, I may have been branded in one version that I was playing in a save game, and then I loaded a different game before that and played further past it without going and doing that bit, so now I'm not branded anymore. You know, so that's why it's like you have to figure everything out in the game, and then when the retail launch comes out, you have to flow through the best path that works for you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Go through the best, or just learn the game so well that you remember everything. And if you don't have something, you go, oh, I just need to go get a brand. Okay, I remember how to do that. I'm going to go over here and boom, 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 done. You know. And I've been running around this entire game with this dead person in my party, and I have no idea how to remove them.
Yeah, I don't. You could probably revive her, like go back to her body, revive her, and kick her out of the party.
Yeah, I could. Otherwise, she just shows up in my party all the time, which I think would be, you know, just I don't know. Here, use jump to. I don't know. Weird. Okay, so I equipped that shield. Let's equip the Sparkle Master, whatever it is. What time is it? So it's 11. Yeah, I gotta walk the dog. I guess about an hour and a half. I do need to order some food though. I'm hungry. All I have in the kitchen. Well, I mean, I got tons of food, but nothing that's easy. I don't feel like cooking today. But yeah, I just keep, every time I play a different class. I did play the warrior last night. I always go back to the cleric. I really like the cleric, but the warrior was pretty cool. You know, having but just because I had that sword from the beginning of the game, you know, the flaming sword.
Fighter or barbarian?
The fighter.
Okay.
Yeah, I said warrior. I'm sorry, a fighter. I
was like, I don't know which one's warrior.
I know. I was playing fighter, and but just with the great sword, you get that cleave ability that hits multiple people. So if you set up like a warrior with like high strength, that you can just go into a group of mobs and just be like cleave and just do tons of damage. But not really my playstyle though. Let's see what's on sale at Publix today. Do I want to get a chicken tender sub? Believe it or not, my wife's not coming home today. I haven't had pizza I don't eat pizza much anymore, just because I try to be healthy, you know?
Yeah.
I have not eaten a pizza in probably like, I'm trying to think last time I ate pizza. It's been a good like 4 or 5 months probably. I'm kind of tempted to see if I want to order maybe like a frozen pizza. Probably kick myself and eat pizza if I do. If I feel like, because whenever I eat pizza now, I feel like kind of like shit, like ugh, because of all the grease.
Yeah, I have a tendency of no longer going to the main pizza chains. I have to go to some, like almost like a boutique pizza place to be able to handle eating pizza.
Yeah. I wish I could go vegan, but I like meat. I like hamburger and chicken too much. I don't have to. Like, I don't eat a lot. I mean, I don't eat a lot of meat. Like yesterday I made ziti, like baked ziti. I just cooked some ziti up, and after it was done cooking, I put it in a cooking sheet, and put some sauce on top, some mozzarella cheese, parsley, a few other things, and just threw it in the broiler, and kind of cooked the top, get it all like seared, and pulled it out and ate that, and that's really good. That's not super healthy either, but it was good. If I don't order soda, I'm gonna want a soda, but I shouldn't be drinking soda. I'm just gonna get the chicken tender sub. It's so good.
There you go.
It's really good. Get it with get it on a whole wheat bread, or should I get? I'm gonna get whole wheat bread. No cheese. And I always go with the banana peppers, Eureka peppers, and buffalo sauce. Oh yeah. Eat. What else do I need from the grocery store? Oh, I need yogurt. That's one of the things I've been eating that's actually been really easy to be healthy with. Is I get like low calorie like granola, just like plain granola, and I get like Stonyfield organic yogurt, and then I get like blueberries and stuff, and blackberries, and then I just if I want a snack, I'll just throw some yogurt in a bowl and add some blueberries and stuff, and maybe some granola. That's very filling and pretty healthy. Ice. I've got a bunch of kielbasa sausage in the fridge I need to cook. So sausage and sauerkraut's pretty good.
I'll be right back. I gotta change over the wash.
Okay.
Sadly, On most of my playthroughs, I just go through and start killing the goblins, so I never really pick up the brand of the absolute.
Yeah, so it is the brand of the absolute.
Yeah, I can see where the branding iron is, but I think you have to have the priestess right now. I'm curious if in the full release they'll let you just use the brand, but I couldn't figure out how to do it.
Okay, yeah, I'll take a look at it. I know I was branded in one of my playthroughs. I just don't remember which one. Obviously probably wasn't this one. Is it the priestess that does it?
Mm-hmm.
Because I killed the priestess, didn't I? I think I killed her.
Well, you can get the brand and then kill her. I think that's usually how it works. I just I don't recall.
Yeah. Okay. I might.
I tried to look up to see if I could do the brand myself, but it seems like everything that I've seen, they talk to the priestess to do it.
I just remember someone gave me the brand once, but I don't remember which. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this spider. Let's do it. Let's do. See if I can take out this spider here. If I can find my torch.
Deadlier than ever. Let's get this over with. Don't want to draw any attention.
Okay, we got a couple spiders coming my way. Oh no, but I'm in combat with the phase matriarch. Oh shit.
Oh, hells.
And then my character goes, oh hells. She goes, oh hells. This is gonna be interesting. Oh, I missed one, shit. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, here she comes. Immune, are you kidding me? Health these guys have.
The spider.
The little ones that she summons. Oh my god.
There's just a lot of them. Everywhere you see a cluster of eggs, there's more spiderlings.
Wonder.
And there's probably at least 2 more clusters of eggs she can open up.
Oh, they have 6 health each. Okay. Yeah, there's clusters of those eggs everywhere. Oh, and they can teleport too. Shit.
They didn't. Oh, they're still phase bites.
They're still phase. They can. I'm waiting for a bunch to get in front, and then I'm just gonna cast my burning hands, which should just pretty much wipe out a lot of them. I don't think. There we go. Why is that not on? There we go. Skitter. I should have used my yeah. 6 health, 3 health. Dead. shit. She just... Oh man, she just did a ton of damage to me. This is level 1 spell slot. Do scrolls? They're just in action. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. If you're a wizard, you can actually use the scrolls with a little. Weirdly, you can pay money to the scroll, I guess, to learn it.
Really? That's weird. I just used a scroll, so I didn't use any of my spell slots. Took out 2 of the spiders, but there's just a shit ton of them coming. I don't think I'll live in this fight because the problem here is to get these big spiders and the mother spiders throwing the poison in, and if they crit, they do crazy damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm poisoned. Oh. Dead. Dead. I don't even know. I had like 17 health or something, and she just hit me with 1 shot and killed me. Yeah, those poison spells can do a lot of damage. They could do a lot of damage. Oh, you know, and I hadn't done my level up either, so I didn't have my extra HP from the level 4. I wonder, does the level affect your chance to hit? You know what I mean?
So eventually, yes. So proficiency bonuses are, like if you have proficiency of the weapon, that increases your chance to hit. And I know at level 5, your proficiency goes from +2 to +3.
Okay.
I don't know if it goes much more beyond that. I've heard that it does, but
let's take a look at these feats again. I was kind of liking the Shield Master one. I thought that was kind of neat. Yeah, I'm tempted to grab that one. I think that one's pretty cool. It says Dexterity saving throw bonus +2 plus Shield Master block. If a spell forces you to make a Dexterity saving throw, you can use your reaction to shield yourself. On a failed save, you only take half the damage. On a successful save, you don't take any damage.
Yeah, the only downside to that is that what was it? It's only once per battle.
Oh, that's it?
Mm-hmm.
What? How do you know that? Where does it say that?
I was watching some videos that were talking about it. I don't remember which one.
Only once per battle? You know, that's interesting because you know how like my warding flare says that, right? It says somewhere it said that too, like warding flare only works once per battle, but it triggers all the time. At least the animation of it does. Like every time I get attacked and they miss, I see this warding flare going off. I see this doof. But I could have swore I read somewhere that it said it only works once per battle as well. But I don't know. It's just interesting. I don't. But the effect works all the time. I can tell you that the actual animation. But maybe the animation isn't tied to the actual effect itself actually working. I don't know.
It should be tied to it, but I don't know.
Think. But like if you watch any of me attacking, you'll see that light trigger every time I get hit, or every time they miss me, it goes doo. You see this light flash around me? That's the warding flare. So interesting. So I'm just curious about that. So even though you say once per battle, I'm skeptical is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
Well, we saved the game. We can always reload. Let's try it. Let's grab it. Where is it at? Let's grab Shield Master. And let's customize our spells. I hardly ever use Guiding Bolt. I don't know why. Even though it's a really good spell, it does a ton of damage. silence. Create a soundproof sphere. Ooh, protection from poison. That wouldn't be a decent. That would be a fairly decent spell to use in this encounter.
Yeah.
Except I wouldn't be able to. It's a. Oh, it's lasts until long rest. It's not a concentration spell. That's pretty cool. This is a concentration spell. Protect an ally against celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. What would a spider be? You know what classification a spider is?
I have no idea. We'll have to examine it when you run into him again.
It says race type. Where do you find what type it is? Where does it even say? It says type monstrosity. Is that the type?
No, that sounds right.
Monstrosity? Okay. Okay, so it's a
I mean, to some degree it makes sense.
Oh, do you think that them throwing poison at me, that's not a spell, that's just like their regular attacks?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, so I picked up Shield Master. Changed up my spells. This is what? Until long rest. Protection from poison. Level 2 spell slot. Resistor! Oh, short rests work for warlocks. When they use a short rest, restores their spell slots. Shit, I want to play a warlock now. You know what I mean?
Well, they only get so like you have level 1 spell slots and level 2 spell slots. They only have their warlock spell slots.
Oh, gotcha.
So, for instance, like I played a little bit, and so I got to level 2, but instead of having level 1 and level 2, I only have like 2 level 2 warlock spell slots.
Interesting.
I think eventually they'll get one more. So it makes all of their attacks more powerful because they're automatically upspelled or upscaled, but yeah, they're forced to be that way.
Interesting. What did you think of the warlock? Did you like the warlock?
I think it was good. Not one I'd particularly care to do solo, just because unless you build it a different way than I did, you kind of end up being a bit squishy because they don't have any armor for proficiencies.
Gotcha.
Here we go
So unless
again.
you were to make it a race that had that built in, You're kind of just stuck with robes and clothing.
Yeah.
Oh, hells.
I just love it when the spider, when you aggro the main spider, she goes, "Oh, hells." Oh. Man. I don't know if I can take out this big spider. The other thing too is trying to put yourself behind obstructions doesn't always seem to help too much, not especially when it gets to phase spiders. They're just gonna port around and, you know,
mess things up.
Yeah. Let's go ahead. You know what? I'm gonna save this game as what I'm gonna call it is I'm just gonna call it well, actually cancel. New save. Whispering Depths and pre-level 4. That way I always know I can go to this game if I want to change my level 4 attributes or stuff. Okay, now we gotta level up. Customize. Poison. Big heal. Protection from evil and good. Just concentration. And so try something. So until you enter turn-based mode, you should always have your actions and bonus actions available, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, you're not in turn-based mode. So like if I
yeah, so usually it'll be like a little delay before you can do it again, but
Another trick up my sleeve. This calls for careful footwork. Time for some bloody
so I
work.
have to shoot 2 arrows, which I did,
I don't need any attention right now.
and then I re-stealth. Okay, perfect. But she's gonna go ahead and get all her little eggs going. I'm not really worried about the little spiders.
Hells.
Not yet, anyway. I already took out one of the spiders.
Ah!
Oh, you know what?
Ah!
I kind of screwed this up. Load game. I was gonna go ahead and give myself the protection from good and evil concentrations spell, but I don't know. Yeah, let's try the fight with protection from... I've never used protection from good and evil. Oh no, that doesn't work against spiders, right? Oh, I don't think that works against there because they're
yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. Then let's get it off the bar. Then I'm not even gonna pick that spell. I'm hungry. This game's crazy. The amount of combination. It's like a min-maxer's dream. It feels like... Does it feel like to you, though, that it... I mean, what kind of, like... How long could you play the game before you've done everything is what I'm a little bit concerned about, you know? Like, when the full game comes out, how long do you think you could get play before you feel like that's what I'm a little bit... Like, we've been playing it for what? Just, like, I've only been playing the game for, like, a week. And how much do you think I've explored in this early access in a week? Of Act 1, right? Maybe 30% of Act 1, maybe 20%. But of course, obviously not all the combinations. There's so many different combinations of dialogues and those types of things to go through. Alright, so we're gonna go protection from poison. Big heal, big heal, big heal. I don't know if we're really gonna use. Stick with shield of fate. Well, that's our concentration. Restoration. Oh, this is only an action. Sweet. Like that. I love that the voices they use when they cast the spell always sound so cool. They're super special, magical spell language stuff. What is this? Lightning aura. Consume 4 lightning charges. Do I get lightning charges with my shield? Is that where that's coming from? It's gotta be where it's coming from.
Maybe.
Yeah, it is. Apparently I'm getting lightning charges from the shield. Okay, interesting.
What does it say for the flavor text?
It says, consume 4 lightning charges and release a blast of electricity that damages and jolts nearby enemies.
No, on your shield.
Oh. Shield says, it doesn't say a whole lot. It just says the real Sparky Sparks wall. It says lightning aura. So yeah, that makes sense. If it's an aura, it's lightning aura around you. That means if you're getting hit, you're probably building up charges. So that makes sense. Okay. Oh, you know what? Shit. There's my additional bonus action because my health dropped to a certain level. Blood sacrifice. 9 health. Is this gonna kill me? No, there we go. Basking in the love. Nice. We're basking in the love. How much health does it get? 8 to 20? Boom! Full health. Okay, how many turns? Okay, so we're good. Now, what weapon do we want to use? Do we want to use the Ritual Axe? Chance to inflict damage. 1 die 4 penalty to attack and saving throws on target, if the attacker has. Or do we want to use the Short Sword of First Blood? Deals an additional 1 to 8 piercing damage to targets that still have all their hit points. Yeah. Let's go with that. And let's go with the Absolute Talisman. When the wearer has less than 25% of their hit points left and deals damage, they regain 1 die 8 hit points. Oh, I love it. I like that one. What is the evocation? Light evocation cantrip. I'm wearing the spider step boots. That's fine.
Need any advantage I can get.
Now I gotta pick up the torch, because if I throw down my big torch ball thing...
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Alright, here we go. Beginning at combat.
Think you can take me on?
Oh, no. What are you doing, girl? What are you doing? What is she doing? Why did she walk down there?
Hells.
Why did she do that? And I tried to stop her and she wouldn't stop. What the hell is she doing? Why, you know, I'm using my ranged weapon. That's the first time that's ever happened. I click to target, she starts walking down towards the spider to shoot the crossbows, not to. Why are you doing that? Every other time I've done this encounter, she just shoots at him.
I don't know.
That is weird. Is there some sort of debuff I had? I must have had a debuff. Maybe using the sacrificial dagger debuffs me for my movement. That could be what happened. Let's find out. That's got to be what happened. Find out. I do not see any kind of debuff to my movement. Oh, shield mask just shows as a buff on my. Oh, you're right, because it shows up as a buff. It says it lasts until long rest, so it only works once per long. Man, that is crappy, dude. I mean, if that's the case, I'm definitely gonna dump that because that's just crappy.
Yeah, it's the unfortunate part with that one.
Because that's weak in my opinion. That's weak sauce. Alright, let's see if she does this bizarre thing like she did last time and decides to walk up to the target for some reason when she doesn't need to. Check out the range of the crossbows before I click the enemy. Okay, where's my torch at? I need a torch. You know, I need to put that like on my bar somewhere.
I need a little extra edge.
I just, oh God. Just heated up the wrong weapon. Oh, and I just picked up the torch. I'm struggling right now. I'm struggling. Okay, now I'll pick up the torch. All right, here we go.
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
Okay, this looks good. It says I'm gonna walk up to the edge of the cliff here, whatever, and shoot.
I'll strike you down.
But I lost. But after all that, I lost my fire on my crossbow.
Hells.
Like, all I did, I'm not gonna do it again. All I did was I heated up my bolts of my crossbows, but then I forgot to put up my spell. So I just cast spell, protection to poison, then went and shot, and the heating up of was already gone. So kind of annoying.
Yeah, unfortunately, when you're not in turn-based, some of those things go pretty quick.
I still killed him on 2 turns though, so he's gone. That's good. Now we can't cast a spell, so end turn. So now we have Basking in Movia Slow, which is nice. Oh, but we've got the Warding Flare. The next step. Okay, now I had to turn Warding Flare on for some reason. The next attack against creature has disadvantage. So, should I go ahead and cast my flaming sphere. I think I should.
Ex Textura!
Ex Textura! Okay. Ranged attack is too far. Everybody's out of range. Ooh, we're stealthing. Here come all the little spiders. Yeah, I'm currently stealthed, and they don't seem to know where I am, so that's good and bad. Good that they can't attack me, but bad because nobody's coming so that I can actually shoot them. That's okay, that kind of sucks, doesn't it?
Breathe deep and move.
Barely too far. Maybe I can jump up here. Ooh, we don't have to jump. We could. I don't want to climb up there, though, do I? I'm purposely exposing myself. I'm unstealthing. And I got hit. Okay. Now, hopefully I can stealth next turn, maybe. Oh, here they come! We got little spiders all over me. She just hatched 6 more spiders, or 5 more. I can get all 3 of them. Looks like I can. And now we wait 10 minutes for it to figure out what it's doing. Oh, man.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a while for those mobs to do something.
Oh, you are dead, my friend. She's gonna raise. No, she's gonna. Oh, she just hit me. Damn it. Down 11 hit. I'm gonna have to take a healing potion. Take that spider out up top and not worry about these little ones. Yes, dude. Critical miss. What does critical miss even do, though?
What does it do? What do you? I'm sorry. What?
Critical miss. When somebody critical misses, what kind of? Is there any kind of disadvantage that they get?
Not I die. I have no idea.
So, yeah.
I've been curious about myself. I was like, what is this?
Oh, my concentration was broken. Son of a.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there goes my fireball, which is protecting me from all the little ones. I can cast another one, though. It takes a level 2 spell slot bonus action. Where's the big daddy? We're gonna take a big healing potion. Full. I went from like, oh, it gave me plus 14. Okay, cool. And yeah, let's do it. Extextura! Critical hit. Jesus. And there goes my fireball. You suck, bitch. That. Ooh, I almost took out that spider though. Yep. Yeah, the big one, this matriarch, she keeps tagging me. Not happy about it either.
Yeah, she's pretty mean.
And I missed. Yeah, they all missed that time. Can I tag her? Is she in range? I don't think she is. Oh, she is. 30% chance to hit her from that distance, though. Ah. He's down. Oh, he's not. He's not down. I missed him. Oh my god. How can I be poisoned? I have a spell. Protection from poison. Oh, I only get advantage to saving throws. Ah. Would you just die, spider? Dead. He's dead. Alright. I have 19 health. 13 health. 30 health. Nice. Now, what am I gonna do with this chick?
This calls for careful footwork.
Ooh, I'm stealthed. Let's see what she does if I stealth. Is she gonna No, she didn't do anything.
Need to find a way forward.
She didn't do anything. You know what that means? What's all this? Can I attack? Can I cut through this stuff? There's a huge web wall in front of me. I'm hoping I can attack it.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I did. Sweet. Now I'm still in stealth. No.
There's a friendly-looking shadow.
Now I am. Okay.
On my way.
I'm exposed though. If she was in line of sight, she could see me. Should be fully hidden here. Yeah. She's going down. I'm taking you down, big spider. I hope anyway. Let's do a save. Just in case. New save.
Right?
Yeah. Okay, where's she at? She's over here, right? That was dumb. I should have done my sprint. Will you stay stealth if you dash? You will, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure you do. I need to start using dash. I always forget about dash. This isn't gonna work. It might work. Let's find out. Yeah, but like one thing about this game is like everything takes so long because you're constantly like because of the way the interface is. That's why I want to really set up keybinds and get it to where I can execute this stuff much quicker. Because this stuff takes way too long.
A good opportunity.
Yeah, except you got the wrong weapon set. What are you doing? It's not letting me dual wield. See, this is what happened last time. See how I have it on used range weapon set, and if I mouse over it, maybe it's because I need a turn or something. And I'm exposed here as well because of the torch, so I gotta pick that up. And now I'm still exposed. I don't know why. Now I'm not. Okay. I may just have to give up on trying to use the torch in this particular position. One thing that makes me mad is it's hard. I just wish you could move the camera up. You know, like I want, like a lot of times it's hard to see stuff because the camera's too far down. That's really annoying. I don't know if I can get off a shot around the corner now. She's like strategically placed herself in a spot where I can't really get to her without getting in melee range, and I really don't want to melee this girl because it just doesn't look appealing. Although the way these spiders fight is they don't typically stay in melee range long. They usually like shoot at you and then blink away.
Yeah, they move around and do weird stuff.
Yeah, they don't like stand right in front of you and just melee, which is what I would prefer not to do. Let's try moving. Yeah, so let's just try moving over here. See what happens. Throw my torch out. I should have just sprinted. Whatever. How far back can I go? Let's go all the way back. Oh, we can go way back here. Sweet. And I wish you could scale your character window because it's way too big. Like when you open it up, it's like covering up half your screen, which can be annoying. Because like I'm trying to, again, I'm trying to grab my torch out of. You're trying to grab something, you're trying to throw it on the ground. Well, now you're dealing with trying to rotate your screen and move the window around because it's in your way. It's just these little things to me are like, as a game developer, I would have thought of these things. I'm just a little surprised they didn't. When you've been working on a game for 3 years, it's like. Say hello. And how do I know which weapon set I currently have selected? Like when I look at these weapons swapping, it doesn't. Yeah, but you can't. Oh, it's see how it's like it's grayed out, like the button's grayed out, but it's not grayed out enough. There's not enough contrast difference between these two buttons. That is not. I mean, that should be like black or something. Or it's just I can see it now, but it's like, man, I would have done more contrast on that. So. I'm a picky bitch. But I mean, these are things that just help the people who are watching the game, and playing the game. It helps them to see this stuff. And I actually picked up the torch because I forgot to hit the stupid dip your weapon in the item crap. Okay, so we're just gonna... And now I'm completely exposed. So... Now we're gonna have to pick the item up, but it's probably too far away. Jesus Christ. I could see how, like, if you were in a group of players, of like 2 players that have put in like 1,000 hours in the game and 3 players that have never played the game, like how annoyed the 2 players that have put in, you know, they'd be so annoyed because the other people are taking 10,000 years to do their moves. You know, like me, because I'm like, I don't know how to play this game.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to dip my weapons in the torch. And we're going to pick up the torch. Now, we're going to try to shoot the spider. But it says I can't reach that destination. So that just straight up sucks. But it's my own fault for being so far away. Ranged too far.
What now?
Here we go.
Let's get this over with.
Miss. Alrighty then. And I can't re-stealth. I don't think this is gonna go so well. Okay, well, let's try throwing some stuff. Luckily she missed. I'm gonna go ahead and toss one of those alchemo blasts if I've got one. I don't know if I do. I hope I do. Yeah. Or wait, I used the throw. X. That. Right? Oh, now it. Oh, it doesn't want me to use my inventory. Okay. Okay. X. Alchemo fire. That missed. Ooh, 60% chance to land guiding bolt. Come on, baby. Yes. That didn't do much damage though. But we do have the debuff up on her, so that's good. Gives me a better chance to hit from other weapons and stuff. Ooh, ouch. Miss. Lovely. Oh, damn. She's got too much health.
How much does she have?
125. It's a lot. When you're only hitting her, when you're shooting and missing, it's like miss. What else can we throw at her? Oh, we could take a poison. You can gain resistance to poison damage and can no longer be poisoned. Ooh. I've got 18 health. Let's see if she... do we have any, like, powerful spells? I don't have any concentration spells going. surely whittling her down. Oh, 2 critical misses. Come on. Go ahead and take a healing potion. I'm sure I got a scroll I can use, right? Let's throw something big at her. Chromatic orb.
Burn up that web she's on. Well,
I don't want her to fall down. I kind of like, yeah, I kind of like where she is. I don't want her to like go down and I have to go chasing her. Hold on a second. Still shopping. Okay, I could use a arrow of acid. And I think it landed. Critical miss. Nice. I just feel like I'm throwing like I'm like attacking her like a little mosquito. Ding 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 ding.
Right.
God. Miss, critical miss. Poisoned. Oh, she nailed me, finally. Concentration broken. Oh, she's poisoned. I'm still poisoned? You gotta be kidding me. I just took an elixir of poison resistance. Screw you. Screw you and your damn poison. Scroll of web. Cover an area of thick, flammable webbing. Fire. Ooh, firebolt. Maybe let's try the scroll of web. Oh yeah, I think it worked. She's totally covered with web now. I'm gonna do it. How did she just concentration broken? My God, I don't like this chick. Where's the firebolt? I know I had one. Oh, it missed. Igneef, it totally missed. Man, miss. Ooh, I landed both those arrow shots. Oh, she's turned on her wrath. Oh, crap. Spider wrath is engaged. That didn't sound good.
Examine her and see what it does.
Creatures enraged. Strength increased by 2. Armor class reduced by 1. Yeah, could be worse. I could hit her with a Burning Hands, which does pretty good damage. This is one spell. Yes, do it. Okay. What's this? Piercing strike. Stab an enemy and possibly inflict gaping wounds. I like the sound of that. Or let's try guiding bolt. Doesn't have a very good chance to hit though. Radiance. 45% chance though. Oh, this is divinity though. Let's try it. Oh, 14 damage. Nice. Let's try a flourish. Nice. Oh, save failed.
Nice.
Oh, I landed my my piercing strike. She's down to 2 health. Oh, and she goes down. I had to use a lot of healing potions, though, unfortunately.
Nice.
But she
still, you managed to solo her.
Yeah. And all I got was a poisoner's robe. When the wearer casts a spell that deals poison damage, it deals an additional poison damage.
Should mind my step. Something good here, I hope.
No, that's not exactly good. I was hoping she'd have something better. Maybe I wonder if there's any chests or something around here. We'll have to look around, because that was not much.
I know there's an orb just underneath where she patrols around when you first met her.
Yeah, that's what my wife said.
It's used for a book.
An orb, huh?
Mm-hmm.
1 second, my wife sent me something. She's on TikTok again. Look out. Today my cat bit my husband, so we had to put him down. And then it shows them dragging off the dead husband.
Yep.
Yeah, you're not gonna put down the cat. If the husband or the cat's gotta go, the husband's going. You know what I mean?
I feel a breeze. I wonder what's down there.
Ooh, there's something down there. Yeah, there's got to be something around this place. Some sort of dark amethyst. Ooh, it's worth a lot of money too. 350 gold. There's another glitch. Oh, it's not a glitch. It's just because I keep hitting the W key to move forward, which I shouldn't be doing. It doesn't work in this game. But it should, damn it. What's down here? Oh, it looks like certain death. This up. I don't even know what it is, but it says if I pick it up, I'll be encumbered. So here's another glitch in the game. Looks like there's something on the ground I can pick up. Well, it just looks like there's something on the ground that I can pick up, but it won't let me pick it up. It's weird. It's like.
And if you press Alt, can you pick it up?
Alt? What does Alt do?
Yeah. It shows up the name. So I've had times where I can't really click on it, but if I press Alt, then I can click on the name.
Yeah, no, Alt doesn't show the name, and if I right-click and say pick up, it looks like she tries to pick it up, but she doesn't. So, not sure what's going on. Sort of weird.
Interesting.
Glitch. There's gotta be more stuff down here, but I don't know what. Let's go down here.
Did you pick up a purple orb thing? Amethyst orb?
I picked up an amethyst. Was it an orb? Yeah, yeah, dark amethyst.
Thing.
Yeah, it looked like an orb, like a dark amethyst stone. Worth some money. I did pick that up. We discovered a waypoint, so that's good. If we ever want to come here. Not sure why we would want to come here again. Maybe there's... Yeah, I don't see anything else here, though. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to camp. Let's go to Goblin camp.
So, I'm shooting arrows at this dwarf. It's great.
Booyah!
That's a long word.
So I start creeping round.
Yeah.
And I run up to the guy and think, try healing this.
Okay, shopping complete. That
You
means
kill him?
Lunch should be coming in a bit. Alright, so...
Nah, he captured him, right?
There is a vendor in Goblin Camp too. This guy. Grat the trader. I check every vendor, like
Your
every
greatness. Something catch your eye.
So this guy has some pretty cool stuff sometimes. He's got this war pick. Does 3 to 10 damage. I'm not proficient in war picks. I'm gonna imagine a barbarian would be, but and he has a great sword +1. It's like looks like a scythe. He's got a longbow +1, Carillion's Grace. If the wielders attack while not wearing armor, they receive +1 die 4 bonus to saving throws. He's got a great club. When you miss an attack, deal 1 bludgeoning damage anyway. It's kind of funny. Okay, we're gonna buy his greater healing potions. And that cost me a lot. Okay, so. Like, you know how you sell something and it says, like, if you hover over something, it says the value's like 50, but then when you go to sell it to a vendor, it's got a strike through, and it's like worth like 22. Is there? I'm assuming that goes up. The value goes up as you gain enmity with that particular person. So the question is, how do you gain enmity? How do you get your reputation up with the traders? I'm gonna have to research that one on YouTube because we make a lot more money a lot faster. I mean, you're losing like 55% of the value of items because these traders are giving you a raw deal.
I was talking this whole time and I was muting myself.
Oh, you were talking? So did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I was trying to talk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the method that I know of is to kind of give them items or money.
Just for free?
Yeah. So if you just put in like money and then don't take anything back, like you just give them a gift, that'll increase their attitude towards you. One other thing is the Druid Grove trader, the main one there. If you're a Druid, you start out with 50 attitude already, so you're halfway to the attitude max.
Okay, I gave him 20 gold and it didn't do anything.
Put your cursor over it.
Cursor over what? Over the... It says attitude
the
0.
Little face,
attitude 0. Let me give him...
It may have to be more...
Yeah, I mean 20's not a lot, but... Maybe he wants something else. What if I give him a Viridian Crystal? I have no idea what these are for. Whenever I see an item that's cool looking and seems unique and it isn't worth much, I'm thinking it's probably got a use of some kind. Let me give him Barkus's logbook. Or here, let me give him the Missives of Candlekeep for free. Oh, he gave me an attitude of 1. So you could give him books and it... Hey, I can find... There's lots of books to pick up in this game. Okay, still attitude 1, even though I gave him 2 more books. Damn it. Here, I'm gonna give him a polished ring. Oh, but see, he's trying to give me money for it. Oh, that definitely worked. I gave him his money back, and my attitude went up to 2. So it takes a while. I don't know. Although the thing's moving pretty quick, so I figure an attitude of like maybe 50 would get you up in the green, or 40.
The 50 goes to the yellowish.
Oh, is just yellowish or 50? Okay.
Yeah, I know this because a druid will automatically have 50 for the druid trader.
And it's yellow.
The druid grove trader.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
But I
Been a
imagine
pleasure. You're great.
if you have really good rep with a certain trader, you go
Sing
sell
the
everything.
saucy
I'm
one
assuming they
about
have
the
gold.
big bear
Bird,
and the
away
hold
from the
on.
merchandise.
I can't. Hold on one
got
I can't
wings.
hear anything over the volume of these guys
Reckon it
talking.
can fly?
Let me turn down the voice volume. They were like so loud I couldn't hear anything you were saying. Alright, so say that again.
I imagine that if you have a particular trader that you like work on getting your attitude up, you just kind of always work with them and then always go back to them to sell.
Yeah, exactly. And then go back to them to sell. I think so. The traders, the one trader, I think the one that you like to kill, to me, seems so far as one of the best traders in the game that I've found, as far as like the amount of stuff she has.
Mm.
Here, I'm gonna go to right now. Like that trader there, you saw he only had like 3 magic items, pretty much. He didn't have a lot. Did I just go? Oh, somehow I went out of the. That was weird. But yeah, she seems to have a lot. There's also a trader.
Oh, come on now.
That's weird. I went through the door and it had me facing the door, so it looked like the door. So I went back through the door again, thinking I was going the other direction. It took me back out to where I came from. So it didn't have me facing the direction I was going when I went through the door. It had me facing the opposite direction. That was kind of weird. Alright, so we go in here. And we're going to go talk to Roa Moonglow. Yeah, Roa Moonglow. Let's see how many magic items.
Need something?
Yeah, so you can see she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 magic items on her. Actually 8. And she's just got a lot. She's got the fire arrows that I'm going to grab. I like those. Grab that. And how much are these worth? 69. Okay.
Pleasure.
And now I'm going to go to a camp spot. Instacart is on the way. Yeah, so I'm probably, once my food gets there, I'm probably going to take a break, eat lunch, watch a little TV, and then I'm probably going to walk the dog, and then I'll come back and play. Take like an hour break.
Sounds good.
Maybe a 2-hour break, and then I'll come back and play. But yeah, so I won't be, I have to go see my wife today, so that means I'll be playing this all day long. Between a few breaks here and there. Let's go for a long rest. Alright, so we're going to go to, and when you're in this camp, when you go into the goblin camp and go into your campsite, you have to go through one of the doors in your campsite to get to your personal chest.
Yeah. Anytime you're inside of a temple, it's that way.
Okay.
I've noticed that in another temple too.
Alright. Oh, man. Okay, we don't have a lot of stuff to sell. The Oak Feather's Embrace. Undead creatures that hit the wearer receive 1d6 radiant damage. Beasts that hit the wearer deal an additional damage. So I guess if you're killing undead only, this actually is not a bad chest piece to wear. Armor. It also says armor class bonus from dexterity limited to +2. That's weird. Okay. The Curse. Let's grab some of these books. Ooh, the autumn crocus bundle. Legends say that this seems like something that's would be for like a quest almost.
I'll give it a shot.
My Astarian character, because he's a vampire and I let him feed on characters every once in a while for real blood. He's got, for this lock picking sleight of hand check I've got +3 from dexterity, +1 from being a vampire that's happy, +2 from the smuggler's ring, +4 from my sleight of hand expertise, and then I get guidance from Shadowheart, which gives me 1 to 4. So I have a total bonus of 11 to 14.
Wow.
Difficult to cast of 10. I think I'll open it.
Yeah, let's roll 1.
Yeah, that's true.
Dreaded 1.
And then level 5, you get a whole other extra 2 because expertise doubles proficiency bonus.
Wow. Yeah, I am at 1,700 gold. I'm sure you're at a lot. You probably got a ton of gold. There's a bottle.
I've currently got 4,300, but I just picked up that chest that had the 1,800 behind that the Wrath Trader, the Lightfoot Trader.
Oh.
Pleasure.
Really? Right where I'm at? There's a chest here?
There's like a locked door or a door back there.
Well, there's a door that these guys tell me not to go through.
Yep. Inside there is a heavy chest that you can go in and do that.
Just out of view. Can't risk me.
I'm kind of bummed though because I grabbed this shield master and I think this is pretty much garbage. So I'm gonna go back to my pre-level, which means, and I'm not gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna kill the spider again because that takes a while. Yeah, what the heck? Maybe we'll try to kill the spider.
Yeah.
It is a long fight.
That spider takes a long time when solo.
Yeah. If I can get better at using my torch to ignite my, because it's a lot more damage. You know, if every time I shoot I have the flaming bolts or whatever you want to call it, ignited weapon. I don't know. So let's go to level up, and so yeah, I do think guiding bolt is still really good. I do like the lesser remove disease and conditions. I think that's pretty good. Poison was nice for this fight. Particular Field of Faith. I find that I don't really use healing spells that much on my cleric. You know, I find that I just use potions more often because my spell slots are so
that's
prioritized. It's such a priority, you know.
Yeah, that's kind of my issue with casters in general. Is that just so many things that are limited by spell slots. I'm like, I'll just go do something else.
That's why I like having the dual crossbows with the flame on them because they do pretty decent damage. But I got to try to figure out how to effectively use it every single turn, which I'm not sure, but I think you can definitely do it. Let's see. Okay, so right now we can do. I don't really need strength. If I go dex, that gets me 18 dexterity, which is nice, and then I go wisdom, which gives me 15 wisdom. Now, it isn't a bonus, but will our abilities raise again later on leveling? Is there another chance to raise your abilities, ability improvement?
You should be able to access more feats later on. I think that'll give me an opportunity. I don't know if you'll be able to re-choose like the ability feat again. That part I don't know.
Okay. So, I'm thinking I could just increase strength because even though it's not going to be a modifier, I still think increasing it will give me a better weight limit, probably, maybe. Probably. Or I could just go charisma. But wisdom is my primary, so I don't know. I have no idea what to do. Would I rather have 15 wisdom or 13 strength or 10 charisma? Now 10 charisma does get rid of that -1 to ability checks. Influences trader prices, improves spellcasting for bards, sorcerers, and warlocks. It's not really a big deal. You know, it influences the trader prices. Not,
It doesn't seem to be a huge amount as of yet. I'm curious, like, if you had added to it 100 or something like that, if that'd be a bigger situation going on.
I'm just going to put it in wisdom. Screw it. Once again. So using is a bonus action. So dip is a bonus action. So the only time I can dip my weapon and shoot it and get both shots off is if I'm out of combat, pretty much. Once I'm in combat and I try to dip, we're going to lose the bonus action, which means we're only going to be able to shoot one shot. So it's not really worth dipping at that point, unfortunately. I don't think. probably wasn't a good idea what I just did, but oh well. Oh well. It is fun to do these combats, just, you know, to test them out and see if, like...
A good opportunity. Just out of view. This calls for careful footwork.
Oh, see, I just killed that spider at 24 health with one turn. Just boom, boom, dead. So I did 24 damage with my hand crossbows there. Pretty good. I do have 18 dexterity though, which does that affect my crossbow accuracy? Affects your 3 dexterity. Yeah, see, it affects your effectiveness with ranged weapons. So by going up to 18 dex, that makes me better with my crossbows, which is sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's dead. Now what? He's dead, Jim. Then I didn't aggro the other.
Breathe deep and move.
Well, let's just not kill the queen because she really doesn't give you anything. All she gives you is all she gives you is.
She gives you that amethyst, which does access some other object, if you can find it. I know what it accesses, but I don't want to give it away yet.
Yeah, that's okay. These keybinds are so weird. I see one. I know it's 0, but I don't see 0. What?
It's above 1 for whatever reason.
Oh, is that what it was? Oh my god.
It's technically 10, not really 0.
Keybinds. Oh, unless it's numpad.
It's slot 10.
Oh, I was looking at these. Oh, it is there. It is there. 0. How did I miss that?
Oh, and there's slot 11. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. There's 11 and 12. Okay, so this one we're gonna go. I don't know. What do we want to do for pull? Let's just try something. I have no idea if this is gonna work. I don't even know what it's going to do. I put my torch on the slot, so I have no idea if it's going to pull it out of my inventory or if it's going to allow me to place it or what. I'm assuming it's probably going to try to equip it. It didn't do anything.
Maybe it tries to light it?
Okay, it did equip it, but I had to spam the keybind. Here, let me try something. Okay, so if I hit... It doesn't do anything. If I do it again, you have to do it twice for some reason. I don't know why. It equips it though, which is obviously not what I wanted to have happen. So you'd want to create almost like a macro. Shit, my order's at my door? You gotta be kidding me.
Already?
Yep, there it is. All right, well, I'm gonna take a break, eat my lunch.
All right, man.
And I will come back in a bit, an hour, probably about an hour. I'll see you then.
Okay. All right, see you, man.
All right, bye. Everybody in the stream, I hope you guys are having a good Saturday. I guess Sunday it is. Isn't it Sunday? I think it's Sunday. And yeah, I'll come back in about an hour. We'll keep playing around with this cleric and seeing what we can do. Yeah, I think I'm going to work on setting up some keybinds. And it'd be really cool if we could create macros where we could I don't think you can, but basically I would love to have the ability to hit a button, a keybind, and it would actually take the torch out of my inventory and put it into placement mode. Allow me to place the torch somewhere on the ground. I don't know if that's possible, but it might not be possible. But we'll take a look at that when I come back, and I will talk to you.